Very summer-like pattern earlier today where we had random storms that popped up. A few had some gusty winds and some small hail, but like what happens in the summer after sunsets, things start to quiet down. That's the case now. All quiet on Market Square in downtown Knoxville. Still mild, 74 right now. 73 in Maryville, but a touch cooler. Kingston 66 and 69 for La Follette and Maynardville. If you happen to pick up some rain today, especially portions of Sevier, Greene counties up into southeast Kentucky, you're going to see a little bit of patchy fog early tomorrow morning as we start out in the low 60s. Highs tomorrow, low 80s, so maybe a degree or two cooler, less warm if you want to say, tomorrow compared to what we saw for today, because we'll have a little bit more cloud cover. Late day through the evening hours, so I'd say especially between about 7 p.m. and midnight, there's a level 2 out of 5 risk for some severe storms, especially areas to the west of Knoxville. Isolated damaging wind gust and some hail will be the main impacts from some of the storms if they become severe. This is 7 o'clock in the morning, not seeing a whole lot of activity, nor will we see any towards midday, just kind of that mix of sun and clouds. As we go into the afternoon, maybe a pop-up shower or thunderstorm. This is 3 o'clock. A little more likely as we head into the evening hours. Chance of some storms moving through the area, and those storms will have the opportunity of producing, again, some hail in some spots and some gusty winds, something we'll watch, but the activity should calm down once we're past like the midnight time frame. So isolated damaging wind gusts we have as a medium threat, low for flooding, hail, and tornadoes. So again, possibly we could be seeing some isolated damaging winds. Could cause some power outages and maybe some trees to come down, especially since they're all blooming and have leaves on them now across the area. Another thing, Storm Prediction Center has added Friday to a level 1 out of 5 risk for basically the entire state, all the way down through portions of Georgia and Alabama. So it's a similar setup to what I'm expecting tomorrow, in the sense the better opportunity may come later in the afternoon through the evening hours. This is all ahead of a cold front that looked like it would come through late Friday. It slowed down earlier this week, so now it looks like it's not going to come through till about midday Saturday. The front moves through. The question is, will the backside of this area of low pressure get stuck over our region? It's what we call a cutoff low. So the cold front will push through, as I mentioned, on Saturday. We're actually looking in the atmosphere now above about 18,000 feet. But as we go Saturday into Sunday, look what happens. That area of low pressure kind of backs up over the area. And if it ends up sitting right over the top of us, even Sunday into Monday, it will stay cool. We have cool air underneath these. It'll stay mainly cloudy at times, and can't even rule out some pop-up showers as well. My forecast, or my professor in school would always say an upper level low is a forecaster's woe, right? Always hard to decide where exactly these things are going to go when they get cut off from the main system. I always say it's like dropping a stick in a river, right? It flows down the river, but if it gets off to the side, sometimes it sits there and spins. It gets cut off from the main flow. Same thing can happen with these storms. That's why the hair goes and turns gray for weather forecasters. But the way it looks right now, we'll be weather aware tomorrow. Chance for some late day and evening storms. Similar pattern setting up for Friday. Some lingering showers and rumbles on Saturday. And again, if that low cuts off like I'm thinking, it could stay a bit unsettled even into Sunday as well. But hey, at least we're not talking about triple-digit heat. I'm trying to be optimistic.
At least not yet.
Yet.
All right, Ken. Thank you, sir. Hey, Sports Director Reese Van Hampton.